Hi, YouTube fans. This is Carmen McPhail from United Country Lifestyle Properties of Maine. And today I am in Presque Isle, Maine, and we are standing at 200 Holton Road. It is a beautiful Victorian home, has large rooms and lots to offer. So let's go in and take a look. We're going to enter right into an enclosed porch, which is great in this climate because you're going to want to take your boots and your coats and everything off in the porch. That keeps the amount of dirt that goes in the house, especially since we're in mud season, right down to a minimum. As you can see, it's also a great place to store the indoor-outdoor stuff. Like, you have a shop vac, or you have the coolers, or you have outdoor equipment, then it's a great place to store it. It's clean, it's dry, it's easy access, but it's not in the house. We're going to start here in the kitchen. Large country kitchen, plenty of counter space. There is a dishwasher. You got a good size gas stove here. The refrigerator is actually on the other side of the room from me. You could bring it over here easily and then have your triangle the way that you want it. One of the best features of this house, and okay, maybe minus the wallpaper, is this pantry. It has more counter space, it has more cupboard space, and it really is not a heated space, so it's good cool storage. And there's probably, if you took this out, there'd be room in here to put a small freezer. I would have this refrigerator over here. That way you could have room for a small table over here, or a desk, or you could put something else over there and you would still have your triangle for cooking, and you'd have plenty of room for doing something else. Also behind me, there is probably not the smallest bathroom I've ever seen, but close to it. But it serves its purpose. You don't have to run upstairs if you need to go to the bathroom. It also is great because it's right by the back door, which is where the deck is, which is where you do your grilling, so you can get directly into the house. You do your entertaining out here, and then your guests have easy access to a half bath without going up into the living quarters. This is where we came in. This is the formal dining room. So this dining room has a beautiful wood floor, needs to be restored, but really it's gorgeous. The other thing that I like in this room, besides the wainscoting that kind of makes it feel very formal, is the pass-through from the kitchen. So it's easy to get the food from the stove over to the table without having to walk all the way around the island or worry about access. I've just come out of the dining room and we're going to head into the living room. But before we do that, and this is an L-shaped living room, lots of space. As you can see, they have it set up in 2 seating arrangements. But we're going to head into this great little extra space that's here called, and they use it as a library. All of the bookshelves are built in. I mean, you could use it for something else if you wanted to. Make a great hobby room. It does make a good office. It doubles as their office. But it is a really great space. And again, it does have wood floors that they do need to be refinished, but they're still in really good condition. Before we go any further, I want to remind you, like, subscribe, hit that button for notifications. Don't forget to turn it on all notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. I'm kind of standing between what I think of as the 2 halves of this living room, and I guess it's probably because of the way that they have it set up. This they use as the adult half. It has the fireplace. It has the great southern exposure windows. As you can see, it also has wood floor. All of this room does. And then on the other side over here, they actually have set this up as more family room style. It has, place for the kids to be on the computer. It has more seating and a larger television for, family movie night. It also has its own closet underneath the stairs so that you have some storage in this area too. I'm here at the bottom of the stairs and I'm looking at this front door and I'm thinking about the way that Mainers live. So this is the front door. I couldn't tell you for sure, but I bet that this family couldn't tell you when the last time they used this door was. It is just one of those things that Mainers just don't use for whatever reason. But outside of this door, there is what appears from the road to be open L-shaped porch. It's actually a patio. There's no floor to it, so you don't have to worry about changing out rotten wood or painting it or maintenance. It actually has some stones set into the ground, and it's more of a patio area. You could easily put a chair out there and watch the traffic go by if that's your thing. It also makes me think about, I grew up in the town of Presque Isle, and I actually have been in this house long time ago when I was a teenager, and we used to run out the back door, in the side door, out the front door when we were playing hide and seek or when we were playing tag. And it is probably the only time that the owners then used the front door. So just one of those memories I wanted to share with you. So let's head up the stairs and take a look at the sleeping quarters. Here at the head of the stairs, I love this little nook. It's the perfect place to sit and read a book and relax or play or listen to your music. It has great acoustics, and it's just a really comfortable spot. The first bedroom on this floor, they use as a child's bedroom. It is got nice wood floors. It does, I believe there is some paint on here that needs to be taken care of. You might want to just paint the floor if you don't want to refinish it up here, or you could rug the whole thing if that's your thing. The current owners of this house use this as their master bedroom. There are other options, and I'll show you those as we go through the house. This is another, has a decent sized closet, actually has a double door closet on it, and it also has wood floors. Again, lots of natural light from large windows. We're actually going to go down and look at the bathroom next. We'll come back to this bedroom. I did want to kind of point out, this is an old house. It has narrow hallways. That's just the way they were built. They didn't have a whole lot of furniture. They weren't giant people. So this is the way that old houses were built. So here we do have a nice linen closet. And then the main bathroom, and the only full bathroom in the house, is here. It has the washer dryer. It has plenty of storage space, and it's, you know, it's a large bathroom that you could retrofit any way you wanted to if you wanted to change it up. This is the door off the hallway that I pointed out to you. It is another bedroom. They use it as an exercise area. It used to have something else here. I believe it was a closet area, but as you can see, you know, they filled it in and you could do whatever you want with the flooring space. I'll walk through this way because this is the only way to, this is the bathroom that's attached to this bedroom, and it's the only way to get to the master, what was designed as the master, I believe, from this end of the house. It's a walk-through, it's a half bath, but it definitely serves its purpose, and nobody has to go running all the way out through to get to a bathroom or down the stairs to get to a bathroom in the middle of the night. This is what I think of when I think of this house as the master bedroom, I guess, just because it has its own stairway. It is a bit larger, L-shaped, a little more secluded on this end of the house. Also, I love this mural. So this is a photograph, obviously, of Mount Katahdin that they had blown up and made into some kind of wallpaper that they put together and made this on the wall. I actually really love this, and I think it's very typical of how you feel when you're here in Aroostook County. I am still in the master bedroom, and I just wanted to point out that there are two doors here. One of them is to the closet, and the other one actually is to the walk-up attic. The walk-up attic is not finished. There's some storage space up there. You can use it. It's fine, but it's just really not much to look at, so we're not going to go up there today. As I mentioned, this room does have its own set of stairs. In our house, we would call these the back stairs. They go back down and into the kitchen area. I just wanted to sit for a minute and let you guys know that I am from Presque Isle, and if you're not from here, there's a lot of things that you could miss. There are plenty of outdoor experiences here. We have Quaggy Joe Ski Mountain. We have 4 or 5 different lakes in town. There's a recreation center that includes an indoor pool. There's the University of Maine at Presque Isle, my alma mater, and there's also Northern Maine Community College. Between University of Maine of Presque Isle and Northern Maine Community College, they service about 3,800 students a year, and that's for both degree programs and non-traditional students and just people who are taking a class here and there. Presque Isle has about 8,600 permanent residents in it. It was the first and only city in Aroostook County for a very long time. And for those of you who are not from here, also, when you hear a Mainer talk about the county, it is Aroostook County that we're talking about. It is Maine's largest county in size. It only has about 10 people per square mile. So not very populous. It is the agricultural part of the state of Maine. There are many potato farms, there are broccoli farms, and then there are also dairy farms here and some cattle farms. So there's plenty of agricultural lifestyle here. As a matter of fact, the high school in Presque Isle has a cooperative that actually runs its own farm and has its own farm store. So that is the way of life here. It is farmer's pace, which is not always quick, but it's pretty steady. People here tend to have a really good work ethic, especially the ones that live on farms or were brought up on farms. So just to wrap up the particulars on this house, it is 1.3 acres. We have 4 bedrooms. We have 1 full and 2 half baths. We have just about 2,675 square feet of living space. We do have a full basement. We did not go down there today. We did do that as part of our virtual tour. So if you're really interested in basements, you can look at the virtual tour. It does have a walk-up attic. The water and sewer are both private. The septic system is primitive. It is a cesspool. It's fully functional. What else do you need to know? Oh, taxes and price. That's what everybody always wants to know. The price on this house is $249,900, and the taxes on this house are $4,735. So again, thank you for coming on this tour with me today. If you need to know more about the house, you need to know more about Presque Isle, or you want to come take a look at this house or any others that we have, give us a call. My number is 207-290-0371. Again, that's Carmen McPhail at United Country Lifestyle Properties of Maine.